Hello guys, this is Tuition season 1 episode 2 and today is gonna be amazing. Sorry, episode 3. Leo tuko episode ngapi? Episode 3, Joao Sio. Welcome guys, and we also want to, before we start the show, we also thank you guys for last time. Last time you did, guys, you really did an amazing job. So you guys showed up, the views were awesome, but tuko na 1k like views, 1.1k views. That's amazing. For starters, that's amazing.
Yeah.
1.1k views, that's amazing.
Congrats.
Thank you guys for that, and thank you for the likes, thank you for the subscribers. But to daily, we are on you guys. I'll see you. So before we continue much, let me introduce my fellow co-host.
Yeah. Okay. As you know, Spoiler Boy here. I'm just watching. So it's been a wonderful day, a wonderful, amazing. This Leo is ingine moto sana, and to go season 3, not season 3, episode 3, season 1. Na leo kuna mgeni wetu amejipanga. Tuko na mambo mwechiche, napata kile smart sana. We're gonna learn this thing. Okay, put it step by step. Enough, guys, it's so amazing, right? So subscribers, share to your friends, subscribe. To know it, it's like smart sana. Like your viewers, comments, no, penda sana. So guys, tunachukua. Bado huyu leo ndio wanaanza maswali. I enjoy this one.
Thank you guys, and before we continue, let us introduce our guest.
Yeah.
Huyu jamaa bwana amepanda ndege ndio ameshuka jana.
Unapata kwa hiyo.
Guest.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm very fine.
You are good?
I'm good.
Yes, welcome to the show. Yes, you can introduce ourselves to the followers, so people who are watching outside there.
Yeah, guys, my name is Isaac Otieno. Very happy to meet you people. Keep watching so that we can share more. I'm very blessed to meet you people.
Exactly. Umesikia vile jamaa hata ana maneno mob. The sound, you're very calm, a low man is always calm. Gentleman, I'll see you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So today's topic is very, very, very amazing. Leo topic is all about addiction. Now addictions, leo tunataka kuichambua yani. Are you addicted to drugs? Are you addicted to your phone? Are you addicted to maybe masturbation? Are you addicted to maybe anything that is called addiction? Leo tunaichambua kabisa. Let's see how it always goes. I'll see you. So before I continue much, let me introduce my fellow co-host.
Okay.
Guzia before we start. Guzia addiction kidogo.
By the way, you guys, you know, addiction is very something harmful to our health, you know. Kitu kingine ushakuwa addicted. Wallahi. Lazima ufanye kitu kingine, lazima sacrifice ndio waache. Unaona, kuwa addicted ni kitu rahisi. Na kuiwacha inakuanga ngumu sana. But today you're gonna learn something else unaweza acha hiyo addiction, because most of the people say wako addicted to phone. Hii ni kitu cha kwanza right sana. Maana pia kuna vitu ni mingi, hata wewe mwenyewe unajua tuko addicted. Unajua sio kimjipata na kitu tuko addicted. So pia unaweza learn steps vile unaweza acha addiction. Ukifuatilia pole pole, you gonna get something. Unaona, addiction ni kitu yenye ukikata chini wewe mwenyewe unaweza control. Hakuna kitu inawezekana, everything is possible. Wewe mwenyewe umejinyima. Ndio unaangalia step by step tamam. Alafu ndio unaanza kulearn for the steps. Itakuwa sawa sana. Wewe leo tu nimesimama vibe.
Leo tunavaa
Wewe tu free pia unaweza ask by the way guys. You can ask any question in the comment section. Unaona? Unasema unajua nini? Mimi niko hivi na hivi na hivi. Pia fulani atuulize kitu ya hii. You can solve, eh? We are here for you guys. So you can open to us. Pia tunapata kitu mnataka tunawaletea. We are here because of you. So we really appreciate for the support. We are listening to this.
Hello. So before even we continue much, let us just ask our guests. That is Isaac. Isaac, what is one thing? What do you think addiction is? When it comes to what do you think addiction is?
in simple terms, what I'm gonna say about addiction. When we define addiction is something that somebody has become part of his life. And that is a simple way. Ni ile kitu mtu ameizoea na ameweka kwa maisha yake, haizi kuwa without it.
So imekuwa part of him, hata kuacha ni ngumu.
Ishakuwa part of his life. He has fully dependent on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things you think teenagers are secretly addicted to? Ni vitu gani kidogo kidogo na feel like teenagers wamekataa kuacha ama inakuwa part of them?
The mostly affected the things that you find that the young youths got engaged in Kenya right now. You find that one of it are drugs. Many young youths have gotten engaged in drugs. You find that drug have become part of their life. Second, we have misuse of some things like phone. You find that many have been attracted to the things in social media. You find that a young child is being born but is already based on the phone. The child cries without, if you doesn't give the phone, the child cries. So you find that the children that are being born now, they have a lot of knowledge, and to handle these things, these modern things like cell phones. You find that a young child, you can give him the phone that immediately you take out the password, he's ready to maneuver everywhere in the phone. You find that become used to phone. So you find that these are the things that affect people. But you find that right now, if you cannot do without, there are those who cannot do without their phone. There are those who cannot do without watching things in television. Yeah.
Wow. And do you think someone can recover from addiction? Can you just decide one day that this thing that is getting better part of me, nazayacha?
Yeah, I can say there is a scenario that there is one of my friend that was a very good friend of mine. So this guy was a very good friend of mine. So when I met the guy, that is the time I got up here in Nairobi. So when I met the guy was very friendly to me. But I told the guy, can we stay together so that we balance finance? So during that time we were just young youths. So I told the guy, can we stay together? So immediately I got in touch with that young man. We stayed together. When we began to stay together, the young man was already addicted in using bank, you call it bank. So he could not leave it. So I just began to tell the guy, can we just reduce the one you consume in a day? If you used to consume like 5 rolls, a book, reduce it to 2. So angeniambia naeza lakini inanilemea. So with the time aliendelea. But the thing he did first, he had to come out the team that he was working with. He had now to begin to stay on his own alone. So friend, there is a team that I was working with. When he separated from that team, although he was still addicted, but remember the roles that he was consuming was now reduced. Remember, there is what is called peer pressure. When you are in a group, when the gang, they used to tell them they could sit in a round, and the first one, it was like a merry-go-round.
It's like chain.
Yeah. So you find that you could tell me, take it from there, and the second, third, and he could tell me that they could use 20 rounds in an hour. So when we began, and we knew that me, I was, by the time we found me, I was already born again. So me, I could not use it. So the guy was in a new environment, and both of us were in a new environment. So we were coping up with the environment. So when the guy he reduced it, the kuna time, now he came and told me, Isaac, now I think I can now leave it. I said, how? Are you sure?
Like you just wake up one day and you said
It could go a day, after 1 week, and leo nimenini kidogo. Naambia ni sawa but utaenda. But after a while, the guy completely came out from that addiction. So right now he's a very good guy. The guy is very polite. There is no addiction. So there is nothing impossible. Everything is possible.
so it is
So long as you change your friend, you change how you work, and you change how you live, and you change your mind. It is called mental transformation. If you can renew your mind and you change how you talk, you change how you walk, you change your friend. Change begin by you making a change.
So change comes from you yourself. If you change,
If you change,
you're really.
change around you.
everything will change.
Okay.
So it is possible. If you are any form of addiction, it's possible to quit.
And
Any form.
you know, okay, Isaac, there's something called that. What inspired you to do that? You know, before you go to addiction, then there's something, you know, before you there's something inspired you to do that thing. I think you're getting
I will just use that example that I already given. Remember, I've been with many friends. So I do use this example. So the first example I do use, I remember when you are walking and when you eat your leg. If you are walking, you are on your way. If you eat your leg, and this injury is on your leg, when you keep on walking, if you eat the same leg, the same position, pain keep on increasing.
Yeah, that's very true.
So you find that when you begin as a journey, you continue to walk. Remember, when that first injury, as you have not recovered from first injury, any injury that will come will bring the more pain as never before. The reason why you use that example, because the guy had lost his father.
Okay.
So the guy had lost his father. The only one he was depending was his father, but he was still very young. So when the guy was left here in town here in Nairobi, he began to live his own personal life. So you find that the only thing that he could never get stressed, he will take stress out from him, was akivuta angepata peace.
So I'm getting you now. So the thing that's inspired him, you could use those drugs
So that
to reduce stress.
to reduce stress.
Okay.
So that is what keep on when he use it, you find that he becomes happy and everything is happy in his life. So where he could find joy was only when he used that drug.
So
That is where he could find joy. So you find that the pain that he went through, as he was very young, he was the elder son. It was the only son. It was the elder son. The ones that were following were still young. So the only way he could find peace was when he used that drug, and he find peace, joy, and happy. So it was something that he could spend time so that his day could be better and enjoyable.
Okay, now that's a wonderful. Hey, hapo now mzee.
So
Hapo zidi fienda.
it means usually there are some things that always lead to addiction.
Yeah.
Si ati mtu anaamka tu ande anaingia kwa any form of addiction. Maybe some past traumas, kitu imefanyikia kwa life. Maybe it's what makes him or her get to addiction. But I think there are many forms of addiction.
Yeah.
There are many forms of addictions, but let's not assume maybe phone addictions.
Yeah.
Phone addictions maybe what inspires someone to get into something like phone addiction is maybe I'll grow when the parents were just giving him the phone the way our guests say.
Yeah. Second, you can find that when somebody is addicted on the phone, this man has nothing to do.
That's very true.
Being jobless. So the only thing that can keep him busy is his phone.
So that is what also leads to the addiction.
Yeah.
So that thing kiendelea hivyo is what makes you now addicted to it.
Yeah.
Coming out from it itakuwa ngumu kiasi.
Okay. I'll proceed, my brother.
Yeah, sindio? So let us talk about another form of addiction. I want us to talk about masturbation. This is, I think the reason I'm talking about this is because I received many. Before we come up with a topic, we must consult first. And I think the masturbation is one kind of addiction that may affect many. And some of them are just telling me, hey, you know what, Rolex, manziki menishinda, what should I do? I just go there, close up the door, do my stuff. This thing's getting a toll on me, man.
And
Let us talk about masturbation. How do you tackle that?
okay.
Let us first.
Yeah, I can say I'm very happy because the things that you are touching, the things I've already, God have really used me to help people like that.
I'm also a victim. But
Yeah, you find that recently, it was just, I think 2 months ago, there was a friend I had that called me. So when I began to talk to one of them, I was saying, can you live? Can you change and change your life, change how you live and receive Jesus? So as I was communicating with this young lady, onto a conversation, and there was a man close to him, said that, can you give me that man over so that I can speak to him? So when I received the call, I began to speak with the man. So I told him, I personally, I already been evicted. So when I began to share how I come out of it, I told him the first thing I did was, what got me into the situation was because of an heartbreak. Yeah.
that is what we talked about recently, consequences leading to the addiction.
Yeah. Was the heartbreak. You find that I was already love when I was still in my youth life. Nikampenda yangu yote. Lakini when I noticed the lady, kumbe kuna jamaa alikuwa amependa huyo jamaa. So I said that kumbe there is no love. And I become much lonely. So you find the Bible said that an idle mind is the devil's temple. So when I was an idle, I could go from job. When I come back to my house, I'm just seated. I was very idle. So when I was idle, so you find that it was connected to my phone. So by the time I could turn to my phone, my personal phone, and I share, when I'm now fully, I've looked everything. When I'm now looking at my phone, now I've looked everything. So I could now go to those portals where they have such naked photos. And you'll find that because you are heartbreak and you are a man, you find that your mind is an idol, you can be attracted to such photos. So when you become attracted to such photos and you begin to watch them, and when you begin to watch the photos and the videos, they are written in the mind and your body gets weak.
So
automatically your minds change and you find yourself in that action. So when I got into Christ now, the first thing I did was avoiding being alone. Yeah, I come out being alone, and I could now be in where people are. So you find that I was avoiding loneliness, because many times when you are alone, I had said earlier that an idle mind is the devil's temple. So when you are idle, that's the point you begin to think about negative things. So after doing that, you find that I could now that I was new in Christ, and I could have now time to my time that I'm free, could now have something to keep me busy, like reading Bible and watching the things that can give God glory. I could now watch all the sermons, and that drew my attention. It was to think about. My mind was now busy. So the same thing where I told the guy, now what you can do, avoid being alone. and be with people. If you have a friend, walk with friend. So when he began also to do the same, after 3 weeks, the guy told me that I've now tried to come out it. The more he was now trying to be in gathering, he was keeping his mind busy, and he began to transform. And that's why he came out of masturbation. Yeah.
There's another form of addiction, that is social media. My course, can please give us some brief information about social media addiction.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to say that social media addiction is very, very bad to specific children. No, but for squeeze wanatumia social media vibaya sana. And say mtoto ataacha shule juu ya social media, parents wana fight juu ya social media, bosses wana waste time juu ya social media. So we're gonna leave these things so that our life could be better. Na kitu tunasema social media addictions, it's very bad kabisa, but pia ni vizuri kwa those people who know how to use it, wenye wanatumia benefits or profits, right?
Yeah.
So tunasema kwanza ni tuache, and very bad to addiction. So addiction ndio. So inafaa tuache ndio inaleta conflict mingi sana kwa familia zetu, kwa watoto zetu, pia kwa hata kwanza tu hata wazazi wetu wanatumia sana, tunazoea, inafanya pia mind ina consist sana kwa simu, inafanya hii simu provide sana. Let's do something that can make our life better. Ndio.
So what I can say about the social media, we have noticed that about 50% of the challenges we are going through as a globally is being caused by social media, and 50% is also advantage of the same social media. So what I can urge people now to parents, let us not expose our young children at early age to use gadgets like phone and social media, because then social media are now being used with many the popular things that blew pop in social media are the negativity things. We find that the same social media has been used now for prostitution, to advertise drugs. So you find that when our young children are exposed to these things, they have knowledge about it. You remember, you can only get into something when you have knowledge about it. So when they watch them, or when they see them on social media, that's the point they have an idea about them. So remember, if you could not expose your child as early age in social media, you will bore him from, you will not have some of the things that are there in social media. So what we can do to parents, let us avoid to expose our young children into social media where we get the negative things. But if you are to expose them, what you can do, restrict that gadget so that it cannot get some bottles that can expose your child, can affect it, be it directly or indirectly.
Exactly. Now, viewers, I hope you guys are learning. I hope you guys are getting something right. Now, as we are winding up, I will give each and everyone a moment. These are the quick advice. As you wind up, I'll see. Let me start with my host, co-host.
Okay, so let's begin of saying some advice that I can give you guys. First of all, let me start with addiction. Mama, if you're addicted to phone, use this phone to get your benefits. See, it will be a time. If you learn something, first of all, either come on Bible verses, sermons, or how you can make money, it's okay. See, apart from single, but I don't want to remember that things. No, try to use your phone in a benefit way, not in a positive, not in a negative way. Secondly, according to the masturbation issue, guys, you should know how to keep yourself busy, kwa sababu shetani anapenda mahali uko very idle, yani kitu hakuna tunafanya. You should avoid those places. When you come peke yako lazima ufikirie kitu chenye haifai. Kama peke yako ufikirie kitu kama you can build your future. So hapana fikiria kitu kinaweza kuharibia maisha, hapana. No, you should keep yourself busy. Do something that can make you, wakati ukiingia kwa nyumba, nimetoka nimesaidia. si unakaa tu kwa nyumba, to be in an idle place. Hapana, that's not good. And thirdly, I can say that if you know that you're addicted to something, just do something or go out. Socialize with your people or with your friends. Walk with your friends and give you something. The good friend tufanye kitu neza. Unaona, tembea na msemo mwenye anakupea good things ama good advice. So ile friends na kama anakupea for the time negative vibes, negative hapana. Just learn to, if you know you are at negative vibes, try to be positive vibes now, you know. At least if you're in positive vibes, at least you change. Kuna changes utaona. After you yourself must change. If you want to change things, change yourself first. Even your phone will change automatically. Ukijaribu kuchange tu hivi, pia vitu zote kwa sababu zitachange. Sasa ni hivyo tu. And lastly, take care yourself because you're precious to God. God created you so you can serve Him. Take care yourself. Your body is the temple of God, and you know that. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, the first thing I can say, when let us begin with the masturbation, I say the first key to come out of it, avoid loneliness. Be where people are. As I say that an idle man is the devil temple. Keep your mind busy. By the point you keep your mind busy, your mind will be renewed to the things that are positive. But when your mind is idle, you lack what you do. Second, what you can do, be positive. Let us make ourselves positive today for our future generation. These challenges that we're going through, if we can overcome them today, we will save our future generation. So make a change for today, for a better tomorrow for your generation that is coming. About social media, as I say initially, the same social media, the things that will come into your mind are the things that you desire. So when you change how you think, when you change how you walk, when you change your surrounding, that's the point, the thing that you will interact with, the things that you want. So what you can do, when you change today, and when you change your surrounding, everything changes. Change begin by you. When you begin to make a step, everything changes. That's all.
Thank you guys. I hope you guys are learning. I hope you are learning. Now, as you are winding up, we want to say thank you guys for joining us for the show today. This is the one episode 3. Thank you for the 41st subscribers so far. And we also, this month around, we want this month and next month. That's what about the current subscribers. What is our target for this month and next month? And thank you for the 1.1k views. And I'm not to take that for granted. So thank you very much for that. And as we end up with something so that we can finish. Just kumaliza so that we can finish the video.
Guys, the show, amazing people, such a wonderful people. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you so much for being available for us. First of all, I want to add this, if you see across our content, please just share, subscribe to our channels, share with your friends. Maybe they might learn something from this show. Even you can say to my friend, guys, I've learned something from here. What should you learn also? So it should be a good thing if we encourage our people also to learn something from this show. Secondly, you're such a wonderful, creative people. So, I just agree that you should keep us subscribing our channel. I know our target of this month and next month, want to reach 100 subscribers. And secondly, it must be free. Be free. You can ask any question that you want. Ask any questions, we're gonna answer for you. Let be free. We are here for you. That's why we are here. This show is for you guys. So this is amazing. Everything that you want, comment anything, we're gonna answer you. And any comments we were reacting. What you assume comments,
Yeah.
you must see. tunaangalia if they are positive, tunaangalia to work on that narrative down. We bring a show for you. Any guest that you want, just request. Just request. Usijali. Wezi kiwa any guest that you want in the show, say it down, and then I bring it for you guys, step by step. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Next time, we're gonna meet again.
Guys, very happy to meet you today. I appreciate this humble time that you have taken to be from this show. This show is here so that we can learn more. As I have said that let us save our people today for a better future. My people suffer because of lack of knowledge, but if you have that knowledge, you can never go through pain. Remember, everything has been done in this earth, so nothing is new under this earth. So remember, anything has been done and will be still be done. So when you change a life of someone today, tomorrow also you will be helped. I appreciate that the Lord bless all of you. Keep on watching this show, and I know the more you interact with this show, will come out of through many challenges that we are facing today. Remember, solve a problem today for tomorrow, for tomorrow's better life. Thank you.
That is our guest, Robert from UK.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. We really want to thank you. And once again, man, you don't take your support for granted. You really thank you very much. I'll see you. So next time, same place, same time, I'll see you.
Adios.
Salute.